Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of the SAP Business One series. In this video, we're going to be looking at how to use the data transfer workbench. The data transfer workbench can be used to import information, import data into the system, and this would also help reduce the timeline for the project execution. Let's switch over to the system to see how this is done. So first of all, we have installed the SAP Business One Transfer Workbench. You'll be required to log on to the system to be able to import the information. However, once the application has been imported, you have the option to access the templates in your program files. So to access the template, you go to your PC, that's your local disk, you go to program files, you search for the SAP folder, and then you should see a folder called Data Transfer Workbench after it has been installed. Then you click on templates. Within templates, you have two folders. You have the sample folder, which contains sample templates that have been populated for you. So this will serve as a guide when you're populating the information. And we have the actual templates, which are grouped based on the different modules of the system. So today we are going to be looking at how to import the chart of accounts using the data transfer workbench. So if you click on the financials module, you can see the chart of accounts folder, and then when you click on it, you can see the template here. Alright, that being said, let's go back to the application. So when I click on log on, first you'll be required to put in the information. First you select the company name and then the information. The user that will be used for the data transfer workbench must be one that have access to do the import. Alright, so now we are in. You can see this has changed to log off. Click on import, you click next. Yeah, you can decide to skip this screen in the future if you do not want this to pop up every time you log into the system. I'm just going to ignore it. Click on next, and then here you select the type of data. Is it setup data, a master data, or transactional data? In our case, we'll be importing the master data, which is our chart of accounts. Click on next. So there are three operation type. There is add new data, meaning that these data are not already existing in the system. You want to import them. There is the update existing data, meaning that the information is already in the system, but you want to modify some parameters or some fields of the information. And lastly, we have add new data and update existing data. So the system is going to be checking for the records that are not already in the system already, it will import them, and then for the ones that are already in the system, it will see the variances and then make the necessary changes. So for this, we're going to be clicking on add new data, and then we click on next. Now once we click on next, we need to select the business option. The business object, as we are aware, it's the financials, and then we are importing the chart of accounts. Click next again. Here we'll be required to select the template for the chart of accounts. So you can see there are different file types supported. There's a CSV, there's a text file, and then there's ODBC. In our case, we're going to be using a CSV file. So we select the chart of accounts. Once that is selected, click on open, then you click next. The system is going to map the source field of the system to the target field, the source field of the templates to the target field within the system. You can also manage mapping rules in the case where you want to ensure that it's mapped to another field. Alright, once that is done, you click on next, and then you have the option to run simulation. Now you also have the option to determine how the system is going to handle error. So in my own case, I'm going to run simulation first before doing the actual import. If you click on next, it imports the data, and only the ones that meet the requirements would be imported, or whatever option that is selected here. So in my case, I'm going to click run simulation, and then we can see the import simulation run. Right, so we can see there are no errors detected. Click on close to open the log file. You can see created successfully. You can always filter by successful field, as the case may be. Alright, so now that we are sure that we have no errors, we will click on next to import the data. So we can see, and then we'll click on imports. Now once you click on import, you can see the number of records that are being imported. Right, so you can see number of processes of this imported, and the import has been completed. So we can see a log that shows this. Now if you switch over to the Business One system, if we log in with our user, you should be able to see the imported chart of accounts. go into administration, if you go into financials and we click on chart of account, you should be able to see all the accounts that we brought in using the data transfer workbench. So this just helps us to limit the time it takes to import information into the Business One application. That will be all for this video. To find out more, kindly contact us on our various social media platforms. You can also send us a mail. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and turn on post notifications to be updated when we have new videos. Thank you and bye.